Hello everyone. Sorry, got delayed 5-6 minutes because some people are trying to join still. Are you able to hear me? Very good afternoon, good evening. Let me unmute you. Okay, am I audible?
Yes,
Javir, Nikhil, Abhi, Asta, Rishabh.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. There are so many still. We have expecting at least 12, 13, 14 people. So we'll start anyway because it's 5-6 minutes already. So whoever joins is fine. Otherwise, they will do next time. So let's start. First thing is, it is applied maths trigonometry. New course, first time we are doing today. I'll tell you what you can expect. It's all about, we'll start from very basic of trigonometry and depends upon the audience, depends upon you all. We'll go deep. For example, let me show you. Anyway, I shared the content, but this time I'll explain what is content about. Where is the trigonometry here? It's applied maths course, so more focus on concepts. Where is trigonometry? Yes. Yes, we start with the basics today, trigonometry basics. Because see, this topic is very useful in class 9, 10th, 11th, 12th and competitive exam and engineering. We'll talk about trigonometry basic concept, principles, how all these things are ratios, how to get so easily the sine, cos, tan angles, practical real life, we'll solve some problems on heights and distances, identities, and then most importantly, trigonometric problem solving. Feel free, it's like that. It's a trigonometry big thing, but actually core concepts, the tricks or tips, how we should handle this. That's it. Feel free, we can increase, we can decrease the scope depending upon how you people feel. Okay? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So trigonometry. Rishabh, why we call it trigonometry? What does it really mean by trigonometry? Trigonometry. Trigonometry. Rishabh, everybody can unmute yourself whenever is required.
Sir, please, sir, can you repeat the question again?
Why trigonometry? Trigonometry means what? Anybody else?
Sir, can I?
Yes, Abhi.
So trigonometry is the study and measurement of triangles.
Okay. Study and measurement of triangles. As the word says, metry means measurement. Trigono comes from triangle, triangle angles, triangle sides, triangle applications of those triangular objects. So that's why it's a measurement of triangles. If in fact it is not measurement of triangle, it's more about those properties which you can use to solve some real life problems. Okay. One thing is, the first and the very basic thing about trigonometry is this. Right angle triangle. All the concept of trigonometry. Guys, when I said concept, all. See, geometry is different. Geometry, any triangle is okay. Not only triangle, other shapes are okay. Square, circle, quads, even your cylindrical type 3D solids, or even oval or elliptical or all parabolas, all are geometry. Trigonometry is only about triangle and only about right angle triangle. When I say right angle triangle, what is right angle triangle, Tanishka?
So having one side 90 degree.
Having one side 90 degree. Okay. One side 90 degree.
Sorry, one angle. Sorry, one angle.
Okay, one angle 90 degree. Now tell me, there are three specific names are given to right angle triangle. Asta, do you know? Asta?
Yes, sir.
When you say right angle triangle, there are three specific names given to the sides. What are those?
Oh, but I know it in Gujarati, English. I've forgotten.
Gujarati में बता दो.
Karna, Samini Bhaja, Pasan,
हाँ, perpendicular.
perpendicular, base, and hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Yes.
Hypotenuse. Now, Nikhil, what is hypotenuse? Really?
So the longest side or the side opposite to the angle 90.
Understand, guys? That is a more costly definition. There are two ways, not only one way. Two ways. Either you can say the longest side, but if length is not given, though it's visible, the side opposite to right angle. Always. No confusion. No confusion at all. So hypotenuse is the, so this is hypotenuse. Longest side or side opposite to the right angle. What about perpendicular base, Jaivir? Which side perpendicular, which side base?
So the side which is left, that is the perpendicular, which is the base, the right hand side. It's below the hypotenuse.
What do you say, Abhi?
I don't know.
Okay. Who else want to explain?
So any side can be perpendicular or base, but the other side, if one side is perpendicular, then any side would be, the other side would be base.
Yeah. So in fact, does it really make difference which is base, which is perpendicular, or you can take any? It does not matter. It does not matter actually, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Because hypotenuse is what is the side which is opposite to the right angle. Your base and your perpendicular can be anything. But when we use trigonometry, it matters. Otherwise, no. Suppose if I call this is the base. This is perpendicular. Anvi, welcome.
Hello, sir.
Sorry, Anvi, Helam, I know, just messaged me, he forgot, so that's fine. We just started. We started a little late today, 5 minutes late.
Okay,
So we just started very, very basic of trigonometry.
okay, sir.
Okay. So everybody, as you know, we talked about, okay, first of all, trigonometry, it applies only to right angle triangle. Second thing is, side opposite to right angle is always known as hypotenuse, the longest side. Third thing is, base and perpendicular, you can take any side as base, any side perpendicular, apart from the hypotenuse. You take one side as base, other become perpendicular. Now, Anvi, there is one very, very important rule and the core rule which will be applicable to here also. What is that rule for triangle, right angle triangle? Theorem. There is one theorem, very common theorem.
Sir, square of hypotenuse is equal to square of base plus square of perpendicular.
What is the name of the theorem?
Pythagoras theorem.
Is very good, Anvi. Is anyone here who does not know about Pythagoras? Because that is the, you can say, core of the trigonometry. Is anyone here who does not know what is this? Hypotenuse square equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Is anyone there here? Please feel free, because that we're going to use a lot. And a lot of theorems are coming from that. Square of hypotenuse is always equal to sum of the square of base and perpendicular. Correct? No one is here, it looks like, who does not know. Pythagoras theorem. We call it Pythagoras theorem. Because it is given by great mathematician, Greek mathematician Pythagoras. That's why it's called Pythagoras theorem. Now, before we move on to trigonometry, one more thing. Is anyone know what is Pythagoras triplets? Any one of you? Feel free to come in. Pythagoras triplets.
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
So like 3, 4, 5, whose are.
Means what? Means what? You are right. Means what?
Means like the sum of the square of 3 and 4 is equal to the sum of the square of 5.
Correct. Pythagoras triplets are those triplets or set of 3 numbers which follow Pythagoras theorem. So you see here, 3 square. 3 square is 9 plus 4 square is 16 equal to 25, which is 5 square. So square of 3 plus square of 4 is equal to square of 5. So 3, 4, 5 are the Pythagoras triplet. Okay, Abhi?
Yes, sir.
Tanishka, can you tell me another Pythagoras triplet apart from 3, 4, 5? Asta, anyway, everybody, can you write 2 or 3 more Pythagoras triplets? 3, 4, 5 is one Pythagoras triplet. Anything else? Right, everybody. Which are other Pythagoras triplets?
4, 10.
So one thing is all multiples of this. 6, 8, 10. Obviously, right? Into 2 we did. Again 2 into 2 we do. That's a common sense anyway that yeah, it will follow. What I did, I done something wrong. Correct? But it does not mean that all the Pythagoras triplet always happen only with multiple of 3, 4, 5. As Anvi says, 13, 12 and 5 also. Check. 5, 12, 13 Pythagoras triplets or not. Even what Nikhil said, guys, that is important. 5 square is 25. 12 square is 144. Equal to 169, which is the square of 13. Pythagoras triplets. Similarly, Nikhil says 24, 25 and 7. For example, you don't have to mug it, but by practice, you will remember this. 7, 24, 25. 7 is 49, 24 is 576, 625. Obviously, always the biggest number will be the hypotenuse. Other two are okay, so no problem. Pythagoras triplets, Pythagoras theorem, right angle triangle, these are the main things of trigonometry. Now, if we go to the first very 3 basic things of trigonometry is this. It's something called trigonometric ratios. T ratios we call it, but these are the entities, what you call trigonometry. And these are defined by this right angle triangle, which is in front of you. So now listen very carefully what I'm going to say. Okay, this is your hypotenuse H. This is, suppose you took, this is perpendicular. No, it matters what you take perpendicular, you take base, because that is the most important thing. Why? Because suppose the angle between base and hypotenuse, guys, that is the most important thing. A lot of people don't remember that. Angle between base and hypotenuse, suppose theta. Theta x, y, that doesn't matter. Sorry, I'm not writing theta good. You can imagine what is theta is. Okay. Theta, suppose. So angle between base and hypotenuse theta. Then the ratio between how should I write sin theta? Should I use x or y something? Sin x. Yes, I'll use y. So sin y or sin theta will be given by perpendicular by hypotenuse. See, these 3 basic things are so important. The ratio of perpendicular to hypotenuse in any triangle, that ratio is known as sin of y. Y means I am talking about this, theta. This I am talking about. Or you can say theta, whichever is. Sin theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Similarly, your cos theta is base by hypotenuse. It takes initially some time to remember this. First 3 or 6 ratios, and after it's so easy. Sin of theta, cos of theta. But theta is the angle between base and hypotenuse. You cannot change the base. You cannot swap base and perpendicular. Everything depends upon which angle is the base. Cos theta is nothing but base by hypotenuse. There are 3 core things which is defined. And the third thing defined is tan theta. I'll tell you what is sin cos tan. Cos theta is perpendicular by base. And these are the core, you can say, concepts of your trigonometry. Whole trigonometry works on these three. So sine is nothing but sinusoidal. You know how sine wave works? If anybody of your either from electronics or engineering background or you have learned more in deep, sine means nothing but sinusoidal. You know how it looks like? These are real waves. If you see the current, how the current flows, the current, actual current. Suppose this is my, what do you say? Sine waves goes like this. I'm not making it proper here. This one cycle of sine wave or anything. I'll tell you what is period. This is not part of core trigonometry. I mean, this is not part of the applied trigonometry. I'm telling you the core trigonometry. What does it mean? Sinusoidal, we call it sine. For example, starts from 0. You know, one cycle is 360 degree, right? One cycle is 360 degree. 360 degree means 2 pi. Pi radian is 180 degree. So this is, so initially this will be the up. Will go up to the maximum 1. Again become 0 after 180 degree, half cycle. Again it go to -1 and go to 0. It's one cycle of sine wave. If you see our current, this flow, right? Sine wave. So we call sinusoidal as sine. That is how it looks like. If you see in CRO, in engineering, you will see that. Cosine is 90 degree phase shift. Cos nothing but cosine. Cosinusoidal. Start like this. Cosine will start from. What happens is when sine is maximum, cosine is, I'm not drawn properly, but 90 degree phase shift. When sine is 0, cos is 1. When sine is 1, cos is 0. So it becomes like some kind of it's a 90 degree phase shift. So that wave, both wave, but it will be 90 degree shift. 90 degree because this is the maximum of this is maximum of this. So this is 90 degree. We are not going to use all of this, but you should know what is sine, what is cosine, how this difference come in this sine wave, cosine wave. Tan is nothing but tangent, the ratio of sine and cos. The ratio of these two is known as tangent. Sine theta by cos theta is tan theta. And that is the basic of doing all of this. No, this part is not useful, not required for you if you don't want to go more deep, but this part is more important. Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. Perpendicular by hypotenuse, base by hypotenuse, and perpendicular by base. And now because we have these three ratios, we have remaining three also which are reciprocal. Like suppose if I say sin x is p by h, when I say cos x is b by h, and when I say tan x, tan y doesn't matter, is perpendicular by base. So the reciprocal of this, reciprocal of sine is known as cosec. Most of you will know if you know trigonometry. So obviously cosec will be ulta of this, reciprocal, it will become h by b. Cos, the reciprocal of cos is sec. Short form is sec, full form is secant. Like there is cosine, right? So this is sine, sine, this is cosine, this is tangent. Similarly, secant is sec. You know what is tangent, what is secant, right? In geometry, is equal to h by b. And the last reciprocal of tan is cotangent. We write in the short form cot. Is nothing but b by. What I'm trying to say, if you remember this two, sin x and cos x, everything else you can derive easily. Because tan is sin by cos. Cosec is 1 by sin. Sec is 1 by cos. Cot is 1 by tan. If you know these two, That's it. In fact, if you know only one of this can be derived because of Pythagoras theorem of right angle triangle. So everything interrelated. Sin x, cos x, you can get. Now, if I tell you, we'll do first problem of this. Though this is a very basic problem, but all of you should do. Suppose if somebody says cos y is say 1/4. Then find value of sin y, find value of tan y, find value of sec y, find value of cosec y, find value of cot y. Can you find out? You know cos y is 1/4. There are total 6 ratios: cos, sin, tan, sec, cosec, and cot. If you know one, you can find all other 6. Will you try how to find value? You know cos y is 1/4. Can you find value of all of the 6 remaining 5? Find out and tell me on chat. I'll explain you anyway otherwise. 0 to 1 half pi. Mute. Lot of noise. Shall I solve it or you know it? So obviously what you will do is first you make a triangle. Right angle triangle. Listen very carefully now. See y. Say y is this. This is y. This is my hypotenuse. This is my perpendicular. This is my base. Correct? And y is the angle between base and hypotenuse. Now, if say cos y is 1/4. What is cos? Base by hypotenuse, right? Base by hypotenuse given us is 1/4. Base can be 1 or x or k. And hypotenuse is 4 or 4k. Then we use 1k and 4k because not necessarily it is 1 and 4. It can be 2 and 8 also. But as of now, to make it simple, I use 1 and 4. If base is 1, hypotenuse is 4, how much will be p? Proof 15, right? Pythagoras square, Pythagoras theorem. So, your perpendicular will be root of 15 because h square equal to p square plus b square. Yes, Rishabh, ask me. Rishabh, you have a question?
Sir, actually, it's gone by mistake.
Okay. So, everybody should write the answer. So, if you don't use root symbol, you can use SQRT or something, no problem. So, but the moment I know cos y is this, I know b and hypotenuse. Perpendicular is 4 square is 16 minus 1, 15, root 15. So, we get p, b and h. The moment we get p, b, h, it's very easy, right? Everything is so easy. Sin y, perpendicular by hypotenuse, root 15 by 4. Tan y, perpendicular base, root 15 by 1. Secant y, reciprocal of cos y, 4. Cosec y, reciprocal of sin, 4 by root 15. Cot y, reciprocal of tan, 1 by root 15. Is everyone good on this? This was just to practice how it works. Is everyone clear or doubt? Ask me. Because we are going to use this. Everyone okay? Very easy. Everybody's okay, right? How we do basic trigonometry is this. Perfect. Now, see, it is not just about these three things: sine, cos, tan, and reciprocal of that. Because when you do the axis coordinate plane, wait. Obviously, you know this is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant, right? Four quadrants are there. Now, and we also know that full circle is how much? Full circle is 360 degree, right? Full circle is 360 degree. Or if you want to convert radian, we'll say pi radian. I have to write the pi somehow. Pi, suppose. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. Full circle is 360 means 2 pi. Correct? It's also you know. So suppose this is 0 here. So 0 to this one. This will be 90 degree, right? Up to here. This will be 180 degree. 270, right? And then again 360 or 0. Correct? All the four axes are obviously perpendicular. All the two axes, right? So my first quadrant means 0 to 90. Second quadrant 90 to 180. Third quadrant 180 to 270. And last one is 270 to 360. So why I'm telling this, because it does not mean that your angle will always be between 0 to 90, right? Angle can be more also. It can go up to 360. And after 360, it's just a cycle. So very important to know your value of sine, cos, tan, and all the other three. All the 6 trig ratios, they are positive or negative. So they are positive, they are negative. So what we do there is this. Let me. In the first quadrant, all 6 are positive. You know what 6 I'm talking about? I'm talking about sine, cos, tan, sec, cosec, and cot. All 6. I'll always say 6. All the 6 are always positive between 0 to 90 degree. In the first quadrant. In the second quadrant, only sine is positive. Obviously, when sine is positive, cosec has to be positive. Because it's a reciprocal. Sine cannot change. In the third quadrant, tan is positive, cot is positive. If tan is positive, cot has to be positive because it's reciprocal. And very important, when we should know the angle, based on the angle value will be positive, negative. And the last, cos is positive. Then sec will be positive. So now, obviously, the best way to remember this is, many of you will be knowing, is all silver teacups. All silver. This is a slang. Remember, all silver teacups. It means it's like coordinate wise. A, where is the A na? So it's like this. In the first quadrant, all. It means in the first quadrant, all the, this is used for this all. Then only sign is positive. So sign is S, so use silver. Silver means sign. T means tan, T. And lastly, cup means C means cos. Very easy. So you can use always all silver teacups. You know, in first quadrant all are positive. In the second quadrant, silver is positive means sign is positive. T means tan, tan is positive. In the third and the last, cup means cos. Just use the first letter. That's why the main things are sine, cos, tan. All others are just the reciprocal of that. It's a very, very important thing, Abhi. Yes. All silver teacups. So now tell me, I'll write some angles. You tell me just the value will be positive or negative. Okay? If I say sine 84 degree, tell me the answer, the value will be positive or negative. Write quickly. I want to cross check all of you understood this or not. Now, sine 90 will be positive or negative? Positive. You can write P or N, that's it. Positive. Because it is. If I say cos 100, tell me, Nikhil, why negative?
So it comes in second quadrant, and in
Because
second
more
quadrant,
than 90, yes.
yeah, more than 90.
So second quadrant only sine is positive.
Only sine and cosec are positive.
What about cot 200? Everybody, cot 200. Cot 200. And we explain.
So because cot 200 lies in the third quadrant and cot is positive in the third quadrant.
First thing is 200 lies in third quadrant because more than 180, correct? Then cot is positive because 10 is positive. We remember
Yes.
always silver teacups.
Yes, sir.
So 10 is positive, the cot has to be positive. Good.
Okay.
Next, cosec 222. Tell me everybody, positive or negative? Explain, Abhi.
So, how to say this? Cosec is in the second quadrant and 222 lies in the third quadrant. But cosec is in the second quadrant, which means it's
Cosec is
negative.
no, it is not second quadrant.
Yeah, and I don't know how to explain this, but I know it's negative.
No, it's not about that. It's about cosec 222. First in which quadrant?
222 would be in the third quadrant.
Third quadrant or second quadrant?
Third quadrant.
Third quadrant. In third quadrant, only 10 is positive.
Yes.
So cosec and everything else will be negative.
Yes.
Good. If I say 400, wait. Sec 400, guys. Know what you will do? Everybody. Asta, explain, please. Asta, explain. Asta, are you able to hear? I'm not able to hear you at all.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Sec 400 means it lie between 360 and 420.
So first of all, whenever something is more than 360, remove 360. So that we make it easy, right?
Okay.
So this is equal to nothing but sec of 40. 360 gone. One cycle is gone, right? See,
Yes.
0 to 360 is one cycle. After that, all the multiple cycles. So after that, again, it's reset to the same cycle to 360 gone. 400 minus 360, 40. So sec 400 or sec 40 are same. So now what? Asta?
Sir, can you explain again?
I am saying, what is the one full circle degrees?
360.
360. After 60, again, everything starts from 0 again, right?
Yes.
So sec 400, you can say sec 400 is sec 400 minus 360. So sec 40.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay. Yes.
So now sec 40 is means what? First quadrant.
Yes, sir.
So positive.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sir. I get it.
Perfect. Is everyone clear? Next. If I say 10, 755, then what? Tanishka, explain.
So we can do like take
How will
10
you do this?
7
Mhm.
10 755 years. So we can take 10 360 into 2 plus
Correct.
35 and 35 35 lies in the first quadrant, so it is positive.
Right. So very easy, guys. All silver teacups, you can find anything positive, negative, because just reset it. 720 because 360 to 360, 720. C side, right? 360, 360, 720. That's it. Let's try one more. What about cosec? Cosec of 921. Explain. Who will explain? Who else is here? Jaivir? What will the cosec 920? Positive, negative, or what?
Sir, 921 can be negative also.
How? Explain me.
No, sir. I am asking in this question. They can give like this cosec minus 921.
We will definitely know is it positive, negative, depending upon what degree it is. See, cosec 921. First, you will remove 720, right? So it become easy, right?
Yes, sir.
So how much it become? 720, 900, how much? 201, right?
Yes, sir.
201 is which quadrant? First, second, third, fourth. First is between 0 and 90. Second is 90, 180. Third, 180, 270.
Third quadrant.
Third quadrant. Third quadrant means what is the value of cosec? Cosec means sine only, right?
Yes, sir.
In third quadrant, only tan and cot is positive.
Yes, sir.
So this is negative.
Yes. Sir, I am asking, means in the question they can give the negative value.
That is different. See,
Okay.
you are saying this minus 921.
Yes, sir.
That is different. We'll do that now.
Okay, so
If somebody says what is sine of minus 82, so what you should do is you do sine of minus 82 plus 60 you do. Make it positive. It will be easy for you to do only one concept. Tell me guys, sine minus 82 is what value?
it will be negative, sir.
For everybody guys, I am asking everybody this. Sine minus 82. Sine minus 82, if you don't want to, see guys, I don't want you to mug so much formula because trigonometry is having so many 100 plus formulas. No need. Try to derive whatever. So minus 82, we'll do 360 minus 82. So we'll come in third quadrant, right? Third quadrant sine is, will come in fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. It will be more than 270, right? Fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, only cos is positive. So it is negative. You are right, Anvi. So everything can be done like this. Everything can be like this. That's it. Any question? No, once we know all these angles and all those 6 trig ratios, then we are going to start operation on that. Trigonometric identities, how to find angles, how to simplify those, we'll do tomorrow. The first step of how to use this. All those 6 trig ratios and how it is using the identities. But this should be all clear because there is no confusion about sine, cos, tan. Everybody is clear about 6 trig ratios and sine, cos and tan relationship within, right? Yes. Very easy. So, Abhi, basic is done in terms of all the trigonometric ratios. Now, next is when we start doing identities. First of all, I'll tell you what I want to tell you is this: how to get the angles in a simple way. Lot of people has to mug up, right? Different angles. Lot of people mug up the members, right? But I'm going to tell you something magical way of doing trigonometry. See now. You all will be loving it. This is what I call speed maths, the last part of it. So tomorrow we're going to use all this. The most important values of in all these 6 are this. Let me write, okay? Because I'm telling you how to get angles just in a simple way. You all will love that. No mugging. It's my own way of doing it. Okay. Now suppose I put this for 0 degree, this for 30 degree, this for 45. No need to mug any angles, guys. Any angles, no need to mug. That is what you will see now. Suppose This is 0 degree. This 30, 45. You can note down this the method I'm telling you. See, mugging is bad. This can be so easy. Means if I have to find out value of this, say sine, cos, tan, cosec. I have to put something the proper way. Cos, tan, then cosec, then sec, and then cot. Just one thing you have to understand, and believe me, you all will be so simple. You have to just remember one number, guys. Only one number you have to remember, and then see the beauty of it. Okay, everybody take a snapshot in the end. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 69 degree. These are the only values we need most of the time in trigonometry. Start with writing like 0. Wait, Anvi, wait. I don't want that. Wait, Anvi, what I'm trying to say is different thing. Write 0. Just write degree. 0, 1, 2. It's all order. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just start with 0 and increase always. So I start with 0. Just remember sine 0 is 0. That's all you have to remember. How to get the value? Start with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then everywhere divide. Divide this, everywhere divide this. Wait. Nobody should write, please. My cursor will go. Even if somebody knows, that's good. Don't write, please. So, you know what? Divide every number with the same number 4. Always. 4. 4. 4. So, no mugging. You are deriving in a unique way where you can get value of all this. Now, if somebody asks what is sine 0? It is 0 by 4 is how much 0? So 0. Only thing you have to take a square root everywhere. This is the sine. So you take a square root of all these numbers. So what is sine 0? 0 by 4 is 0. So 0. What is sine 30? 1 by 4. What is square root of 1 by 4? 1 by 2. So sine 30 is 1 by 2. Sine 45? 2 by 4. 2 by 4 means simplify 1 by 2. Take a square root, 1 by root. Everywhere take square root. That is how you can. Or if you want, I can write here sine square. So you understand this table is for square. So to get the value, just the square root. Everything is all direct. Once you get sine, you know what you have to do? Remember the sine and cos. We started sine and cos was 90 degree shift. Difference between sine and cos was 90 degree, right? We are going to use it now. If you want to get cos, we start from, see what is the value of sine? 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 4 by 4. Cos will be reverse. We start from the right to left. You will say 4 by 4. You will say 3 by 4. Same thing. You start from 4 by 4 to go like this. 2 by 4, 1 by 4, 0 by 4. So no mugging. It's all because you need lot of the angles will be required for you. 4 by 4, 3 by 4, 2 by 4, 1 by 4, 0 by 4. That's it. To get to 10, again very easy. Either you do sine by cos, you should divide these two. If you don't want to do that, do this. 0, 1, 2, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a unique way of writing the tables. Now, denominator, you know what? It reverse. You start with 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Done. Because 10 will be the mixture of both sine and cos. So we'll take top from the sine, bottom from the cos. So do reverse. How? 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. become 4, it become 3, it become 2, it become 1, and become 0. So if you just know sine 0 is 0, everything is fall in place. You got sine square, sine, cos and tan. What is cosec? Cosec is nothing but reciprocal of sine. No need. 0 by 4, 4 by 0. 1 by 4, 4 by 1. 2 by 4, 4 by 2. 3 by 4, 4 by 3. Reciprocal of sine, 4 by 4. Similarly, sec is reciprocal of cos and cot is reciprocal of tan. Now, anybody has any of these angles, you can do orally. Somebody says, what is tan of 60? Root 3. What is cos of 90? 0. What is cosec of 0? Infinity. 4 by 0, infinity. Let me do some very few 5 minutes question with all of you, okay? Very quick. Tanishka, unmute. I'll ask you randomly any question out of this, okay? Tanishka, unmute.
Yes, sir.
Tanishka, you can see this table and tell me the answer, okay?
Okay.
What is cos of 45?
Cos of 45. Under root 2.
Good, 1 by root 2. Not under root 2, cos, not cosec.
Oh,
This is 2 by 4, means 1 by 2. So 1 by root 2, correct?
yes, sir.
Not under root 2, 1 by under root 2. Tell me what is sine 60?
Sine 60. Root 3 by 2.
What is cosec of 30?
2.
What is tan of 60?
Root 3.
Very easy. Good.
Yes, sir.
So this method, no mugging, right? You start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4. That's it. Anvi, next yours.
Yes, sir.
Is it Anvi only, right? Or Anvi? I again forgot the
Sir,
pronounce. Anvi, ready?
Yes, sir.
What is cos of 30?
Root 3 by 2.
Good. What is cosec of 90?
1.
What is sec of 45? Secant, 45.
1 by root 2.
Root 2. Secant, you do reciprocal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Root 2. Sorry.
What is cot of 30?
Root 3.
Good. Easy or difficult?
Sir, I actually already know the table. So,
I know. That's not. But you mugged it up or you solved it?
sir, 9th grade में तो mug up ही करना था.
हाँ, वो गलत है. वही मैं कह रहा हूँ. Mug up is good to for exam, but if you forget, all is gone. But
Yes.
good, you know it right now.
Yes, sir.
You know you can derive also, right?
Yes, sir.
Next, Nikhil, ready?
Yes, sir.
Nikhil, what is sine of 30?
1 by 2.
Good. What is cosec of 45?
Root 2.
Good. What is cos of 0?
1.
What is cot of 0?
Infinity.
Good. Interesting or not?
Yes, sir, it is.
Very good. Jaivir, your turn. Jaivir, unmute. Are you there? Jaivir. Okay, we'll go to Abhi. Abhi, unmute. Abhi, are you there? What happened, guys? Asta,
Yes, sir.
Asta, 10:45.
10:45 1.
1. What is cosec of 30?
Cosec of 30 root 2.
So you can derive easily or not?
Yes, sir. That
What
is
is sine of 60?
sine 60 root 3 by 2.
Good. Bhuvija, your turn. Bhuvija. Your audio works. I don't know how many of your audios work. So, fine. Next of you are not working, but it's all good. That is what we wanted to do. Ask me any question. That's all. We taken a little more time today. But that's it. Ask me if anybody any question.
So can we go beyond that, like sine 120 or 180?
That is the same. See, after 90, it's all repetition. Sine 90 plus theta, sine cos plus theta, sine 180 plus theta. See, once we know 0 to 90, all others are based on simple formulas, like or simple concepts. See, sine 90 plus theta becomes cos theta. So I'll tell you tomorrow a little bit idea of this. When it's 90, it changes sine to cos, tan to cot, sec to cosec. When it's 180, it does not change. That's the way to remember. And the plus minus depends upon the what we learned today. What we learned today. Otherwise, everything is same.
Okay, so.
Okay then, guys. Thank you so much. We'll meet tomorrow again. That's all.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sir. Lovely
Thank you,
class.
sir.
Thank you.